introduced me to all of this.
Why? Why?
The position I'm in today, and I would not be making this video.
I think most people don't remember Sam Pepper because he's pretty dead on the internet. He used to make some really stupid, shitty prank videos, like the kidnapping my best friend and stuff. Amazing ways to balance coins. Ugh.
Spinning coin, that's easy enough to do, isn't it?
I do love grand illusions.
I want to set myself a much harder task. I want to see if I can spin the coin with another coin sitting on top of it. Seems impossible, but there's a way of doing it. And the other task I set myself in this kind of super bar trick is to see if I can balance these coins on the wine glass. Well, I can balance it that way. So enjoy the magic of magnets. That's the key.
No! We're cheating!
Magnetic field.
Have I watched the Phase K response video? No, actually.
Very robust magnetly.
Very nice. Thanks to the resub Hyperion. Let's see the Phase K video. What really happened was Save the Kids. I clicked on this earlier because I saw CoffeeZilla made something about it, and I clicked on it, not realizing it's 27 minutes.
Now today,
I don't have anyone.
So I haven't watched it all yet.
I would never in a million years on purposely, intentionally try to harm, take advantage, or scam anybody.
So the video I saw is CoffeeZilla that just plays a 1-minute video that contradicts like his main points because he's way fucking off. It's a pretty sad state of things, to be honest. And what's even sadder is looking at the like to dislike ratio, how easy it is for someone when you have an audience like this to just say and do whatever, I guess. But yeah, CoffeeZilla just kind of made a quick one that shows he contradicts himself a lot.
Legal advice. Before I start, I want to say that I would never in a million years on purposely, intentionally try to harm, take advantage, or scam.
I've been investing in a lot of cryptocurrency lately, and MILF, it's insane, guys. I 25x'd my investment.
To think I would participate in a rug pull.
Yeah, so I was just doing like a side-by-side of like sometimes he contradicts himself.
I am no...
What did he do? I'm surprised people haven't heard of this. Like, that there's anyone left that hasn't heard of this. This has been like the biggest deal on the internet for the last month. He's the guy, he's become the face of Save the Kids token, which was a charity crypto that rug pulled instantly, and Phase K was proven to have been the one to rug it immediately. Like, the second he started pumping it, he pulled all the money out, he sold it. So that's kind of where it came from. They didn't actually donate to Save Any Kids or anything. It was apparently just a rug pull from the start. It was him, Sam Pepper, and some other people.
Crypto mastermind, alright? I'm literally a content creator and I trusted the wrong people. And
how is that a contradiction? MILF token was another rug pull. Another well-known rug pull. That one was also pumped by like Aiden Ross and shit. And Aiden Ross even said, yeah, it was a scam. Like, he just outright said, yeah, don't invest in it. I was paid to say that. It's a scam. So he pumped that as well. That's why it was a contradiction. Yeah, Rice Gum as well. It was a lot of people who did this.
And it's led to this disaster that I'm in. But I also want to say that I am genuinely so sorry that any of this ever happened. It was never my intention, and if I could take it back, I would instantly in a heartbeat, and I just want to do everything I can to help fix it. But I'll chat to you guys more about that at the end of the video.
I'm sure that's going to go over well.
Over the last month, we've been gathering huge amounts of evidence, and we've made some actual shocking discoveries. It's been very hard and complex to unravel, but ultimately, a friend of mine, somebody that I trusted, stabbed me in the back in a way that I'd never. If you're familiar with crypto, this website is a place where you go to check out all of the tokens, the graphs, everything like that.
Yeah.
And on the front page of it, they have a vetted section where there's a bunch of tokens, and everything up there has to be checked for security. The code's got to be checked, all of that, and that is exactly what the $55,000 was for. You can see behind me.
Miz shredded this video, I bet.
Everything like that. It was the actions of one individual that caused the entire
Sam Pepper, I bet, right?
Sustain itself, which was the original plan. And guys, don't get me wrong. I'm not looking for any sympathy. I'm only showing you my loss.
That's good.
So you can see that I didn't profit on Save the Kids. You know, I have my friends and family and people I love who are invested and have their money in this. Like, why would I fuck them over? It just doesn't make any sense. So I want to talk about my friends and brother.
Well, you're dumb. Like you're just dumb. What do you mean?
Really, weeks after to try and pay me back for the loss that I had. During all of this going on, he's preparing for his fight, training 8, 9, 10 hours a day. He had no idea what was going on and trusted me to do everything. So moving on, Nikon, he made $0. He only sold the amount that he put in, meaning he didn't make anything. Tico lost all of his money. He put money in, and he even put a bit more in after it went out and lost all of that too. He didn't sell a single thing. But there is one person that did make money and that is claiming to have not made anything and is lying to his so-called.
I'm looking at him.
And you're probably wondering,
what do you mean?
How this ever even happened. So it all started when numerous people...
So, real quick, since a lot of people don't seem to be in the know, it's been a really long fucking series of drama. I found it to be pretty underwhelming until it started reaching its penultimate conclusions. I used that word completely wrong, but I thought it would sound smart. I found it uninteresting until the last couple of videos from CoffeeZilla, because it was just a standard rug pull scam, but it got really deep. So, to keep up with it would be a lot. Like, it's a lot. And he rips apart everything. Him and Mudahar go so deep into fully disproving pretty much everything FaZe K tries to say that it's pathetic. Like, there's really no ground for him to stand on after all of these videos confirm beyond a shadow of a doubt his nefarious schemes. So, I'd implore you to watch these, and then Mudahar's as well, if you want to know more. But everything he's saying doesn't really add up with what's already been proven so far.
We're going to have to take a step back for a second and speak about somebody that was
Tier 1 placenta.
And that is Sam Pepper.
And I support save the kids, save the kids, save the kids.
Sam was somebody that I trusted to
Why?
I met Sam around 4 years ago when I moved into Banks' house. He was deep in the creative scene of LA, and I found myself hanging out with him more and more. Sam was hired by FaZe for a short time as their head of content. This led me to being around him more and more, but that didn't last for long as my YouTube channel back then was blowing up. He quickly saw an opportunity for himself, I guess, and left them and convinced me to give him a percentage of my YouTube revenue in returns for being the brains of my content and doing it. And it's quickly developed into him handling a lot more than just my videos, but just like all of my other business affairs. Sam was the person that introduced me to all of this.
Why?
The position I'm in today, and I would not be making this video.
I think most people don't remember Sam Pepper because he's pretty dead on the internet. He used to make some really stupid, shitty prank videos, like the kidnapping my best friend and stuff. He's always been a piece of shit. I think a lot of people might even remember him from like Ice Poseidon days. But he's always been like a massive piece of shit. Pretty much every horrible thing you can think of, Sam Pepper's probably done it, or at least been accused of it. So I mean, it's a really good scapegoat for K to just dump it all on this douchebag. But it's not like K's innocent. Is he not? Oh, I think his YouTube. I thought he still had his YouTube account up. I guess not.
Expert. He is way more knowledgeable about crypto than I am and is already involved in every other aspect of my life. So if I'm to succeed, Sam is to succeed. I in no way thought he would ever fuck me over and his so-called friends, my family, and most importantly, all of my fans. Trusting him, obviously, now I realize was a massive mistake. He took charge without anyone's permission and started to make all of the decisions. His control and power influenced the main...
Yeah, we'll do slapping in just a minute.
Felt obliged to do what Sam said. Sam helped design the token, the art...
The good news, though. Sam Pepper just released a new crypto. I saw this on Twitter the other day. Where is it? Oh, he may have already rugged it. Damn. CryptoPunk. Let's go! Thanks to Prime Marcus.
Completely his idea and vision.
My name's Kay. My name's Jarvis. Nico. Tico. We support. And we support. And I support. Save the kids.
He's like if a Tony Hawk Pro Skater character came to life but wasn't programmed well. Like, he just sounds super dumb. And he is super dumb.
This was a very stressful time for me as I was trying to pull together a new face house, make all of their content as well as the same time as doing mine and Jarvis's videos. I think it equated to something like 16 videos per week I was making. And obviously, Save the Kids was an interesting project, but still my time and my focus is all just YouTube. These problems got a lot worse, and it actually led to me letting Sam know that once we got back from the UK...
I'd like to read this. I give you so much of me, Kay. For a year, I give you everything I have. Ah! This is so cute. What the fuck? Aww.
that he wouldn't be working for me anymore. It was very complicated as I have a lot of videos to deliver on, so I had to find a replacement in the meantime to help me with all of that. We had already booked a trip to Miami for Jarvis's fight, so we agreed to work on everything up until the point that I left. You know, it was very clear to me that he was putting in zero time into my videos and anything to do with what I was doing, and all of his attention was on cryptocurrency.
Please resub Storm and give some Loki.
Multiple people have told me that apparently Sam's plan all along was to make $1 million in cryptocurrency and then disappear. And this is very important.
He must not have done it because he has not disappeared.
Clear, Sam doesn't care about me or my reputation, and he has no problem with breaking my trust and scamming thousands of that. I have no technical background or knowledge. So the goal essentially—
we get it, you're fucking dumb. Like, we understand.
That own a large percent of the token from dumping it all immediately. Sam insisted the devs to make the change to the whale code. His reasoning at the time was that the people in the pre-sale wouldn't be able to sell enough of their tokens. It was completely Sam's idea to make this change, and it would
no, I don't know what that is, Rage.
Later on in our investigation,
I don't know that reference.
Why he did that.
There was a behind-the-scenes manager who mainly pushed this, and this was Sam was pushing, trying to.
Well, it says head developer, so you can't question that. I mean, the proof is in the pudding. It's right there in the name. This is the guy. Okay.
Argue with the devs that the code should have been changed so it was a lot less limiting. Originally, it was argued down to being 10 minutes, but then it was eventually stated that they just wanted it to be 1 minute. The devs were reminded that they were contracted, so eventually we had to concede and make that change.
Needless to say, Sam's actions had
head developer
consequences for the launch. More than that, we found 2 of Sam's wallets which show that he made just roughly $70,000 in around 24 hours. I confronted him about this. He denied it all. I have recordings that I'm going to play. I even confronted Sam.
Rick.
I asked him, I was like, yo, man,
I have no idea, Trees.
Can you come clean on all of this shit that you've done? Like, I'm finding this all out right now. My life is falling apart. I've been kicked from FaZe, and he just refused
you for the 10 gift subs,
any
Dish.
accountability for any of it.
I had no idea that you actually made money, bro.
I really appreciate it.
No, I told you that. No, but just showing me you've made $50,000, $40,000, bro.
On my main ones, I had 2 pre-sales, and on both of them I lost nearly that. I think I lost 40, and then I put over 15 into mods.
This guy struggles through every sentence.
They were left not being paid, which I know the mods got taken care of by UK. You were the one who sent them the B&B to actually cover them for their modding.
He then later, in another call, when I asked him, changed his story and said, oh, maybe I did make a bit of money.
It can't be more than like 5 B&B if anything. I got like my initial out, that was it. Like, I got what I put in.
He was denying even owning or having access to any of these wallets, which obviously if you have a wallet, if you have something, it's on the blockchain forever. It doesn't just delete, it doesn't hide.
I don't have any wallets.
So I'm editing this right now, and Sam is once again tweeting about buying NFTs with his crypto.
Yeah, CryptoPunk.
We can see
he was talking about CryptoPunk.
He's literally got hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Amazing.
He must be hiding something to lie to me about this.
Go back to the Bigfoot guy? No, I can't yet.
Himself, as you'll see in the next
I'm invested.
And then show me your wallets. But right now, all the proof I have is that you made a fuck ton of money, Sam.
No, I didn't.
Bro, Sam, then help me help you then, alright? Help me help you. But right now, it looks like you made
Use smaller words. It's Sam Pepper, for God's sakes. He doesn't know what you're saying.
What hurts me the most is that you lied.
Can you use pictures?
I'm telling you, I didn't make a fuck ton of money, Kay.
I mean, then go and get the proof and then send it to me, please.
How do you work out? I have to.
Sam, Sam, you know the most about all of this stuff, bro. Don't don't say.
Yeah, we just watched that earlier, Elgato, actually.
And add up all the B&B and then see how much it adds up to, right?
Mate, you know exactly how to do this, Sam. Sam, you know what the fuck happened, bro. And I have nothing to hide at this point. And if you don't have anything to hide, then show me. Because I'm coming clean about the whole fucking thing. Everything. Start.
What are you coming clean about? What do you mean? He hasn't come clean about anything. All he's saying is, I'm a victim. I'm dumb. I'm super dumb, in fact. I'm so dumb that I listen to Sam Pepper. Sam Pepper did everything. He's the mastermind pulling my strings. That's not coming clean. What the fuck are you talking about? You haven't disproven anything yet. I'm fucking 13 minutes into this video, and he has yet to disprove a single goddamn thing. All he keeps reiterating is how stupid he is. Unreal.
We did find way more. During the start of our investigation, the main developer found a sheet called the Sam Pepper whitelist, and on it is a list of people that he's responsible for bringing into the pre-sale. You know, with everything going on, we thought this document might really hold some clues. After all, Sam's reason for changing the well code was that people in the pre-sale wouldn't be able to sell enough of their tokens. So the ownership of this document, as you can see, comes back to a strange name called Sponge Finance. We still don't know who that is, but we know that Sam was the one that created this document. There are even jokes on the side of it where they're kidding and laughing about certain times where they're going to dump the token. This was on Sam's list that he brought in. And the biggest concern, and what we've really found out and what led us down a deeper rabbit hole, was that if you type in all of these Twitter names on the left, half of them are fake, not even real accounts. Who even knows if these accounts ever existed?
Oh my God.
The people that Sam are trying to verify are real people putting money into the pre-sale are in fact fake people that don't exist. Currently, it's looking extremely likely that these wallets were owned by one single person. So that means that one individual owned 12.24% of the total supply, which is obviously insane. They then proceeded to dump these tokens almost immediately due to the well code that Sam had changed. More than that, one of his public wallets, which is known to be this, has been connected to another wallet, which is also...
No! How?
We know this because he sent funds back and forth from Sam's public wallet multiple times, interacting with it in different ways. This wallet then received payments.
This video is so stupid, and that people watch this is even worse. What do you mean? Obviously the video is fucking bad. This is a guy who got caught with his pants down fucking 20 times over now, doing his best to defend himself. I'm at least giving it the time of day to see if he can somehow fucking scavenge being the wrong word, salvage the situation in some way isn't a dumb, stupid, scamming asshole. So far, it hasn't done that. And it's also really entertaining to watch how bad it is. So, I mean, what do you mean? It's still fun. Read the comments on the video? I did, and it makes me sad. The fucking first one comes from FaZe. Knew you'd make this right. Can't argue with that. Everything's fixed now.
Very clear that whoever controlled these was moving funds across to many other wallets to make it look like they weren't owning as much of the total supply that they actually did. And their transactions were also in clusters of the same...
What's with the background music? I don't know, I think Godzilla's approaching.
So we've added up the total profit from these wallets, and it's insane amount. $333,643. This is how much it looks like Sam made. So I obviously confronted Sam and asked him about these wallets, and he denied it. I'll play the clip.
Like, I don't have my wallet I brought into the pre-sale with. I don't have it.
And I'm going to play it to you guys. He told me that he doesn't own any cryptocurrency, not 1 cent, when we all know Sam Pepper is a millionaire from cryptocurrency.
No, he's not. I know he's not.
That you don't own a bank account.
He's too stupid. He's scamming, for sure, but he's too dumb to actually make that kind of money with it, I bet.
His wallets.
I text you, I'm obviously not going to fuck with crypto.
You don't have any wallets, bro. You are, Sam, you are just lying to me right now, bro. I'm sorry, mate. This is insane. You're not going to lie to me and say you have no cryptocurrency to your name. You have $1 million tethered somewhere.
I'm telling you the fact that I did not make 200K.
He then really freaked out later on in the conversation when I said to him that I was going to be exposing and sharing all of this information.
Why would he care?
It's going to be crazy when you release people's wallets just for you.
What do you mean just for me? What exactly do you mean by that?
I feel like what people are going to do.
A day after launch, Sam had ceased all communication with key team members on Save the Kids. It was like he was pretending this never happened. He didn't care that my face was on it, my brother's face was on it.
Why would he care? Who cares?
Thousands of people
it's Sam fucking Pepper. He kidnapped his own friend and convinced him that, what was it? That his other friend died by shooting them in the head?
Explain it from his perspective. So my first question is that people think that I really quickly abandoned this project.
Yeah, like, that's just not true at all in any way, shape, or form.
Oh, okay, that's true. Now I believe it.
Team who stayed behind throughout everything. Well, most team members wouldn't even reply. I mean, you were there calling me on a daily basis to discuss ideas,
potential
marketing plans for the project. If we ever discussed an idea and we both liked it, you would send me the funds without any hesitation to proceed on that idea. And these weren't just small sums of money; they were 4 or 5 figure sums.
And then obviously I did.
Oh, okay. Well, no, now I believe it.
Sam like just abandoned everything basically.
Yeah.
Random guy on the phone confirmed it.
A huge keystone.
This guy's a saint.
All right, so
I
I'm
really
on the phone
appreciate
right
it.
now with the private security guard that I hired when I knew that Sam was going back to our shared house in Vegas, and I wanted him to basically recount everything that happened over there, if you could.
I was in the house assisting him with some of his items, and I noticed kind of Sam was in the house, kind of moving frantically, and was working on getting his items out of the house as well. He just was kind of walking around in a nervous behavior. When they were packing, they had
as an evil man would do,
back and forth from the vehicles,
right,
stores and stuff, and they left very fast. And they didn't say that they were leaving or anything like that. They just left the house without saying goodbye, anything like that. Their room was
why is that shocking?
90% full of their stuff. Wardrobe was completely full of clothes still.
Mate, yeah, left all of his briefcases there, his safe. Surely he could have fit them all in the U-Haul truck though, right?
The U-Haul truck that he did get would have completely fit everything in there. Instead of packing it all in the U-Haul.
What does this have to do with anything?
They considered maybe their essential items and left. So it just kind of shows that they left quick because there's something may have happened.
Yeah, and what you said earlier as well about, like, obviously you were staying in the house, but at night time, Sam didn't even sleep in there, you said.
They were just in their room, confined in the room. I guess I would assume they were packing up. He was coming back to the house with, like, MacBooks and stuff, not really communicating with us.
And obviously, I don't know if you know this as well, but I saw online too, Sam sold his Tesla, that Tesla.
No!
When he sold it.
That just shows, like, he had to get out of here fast. Going back overseas, you know, that's over.
Oh, when you sell your Tesla, you have to go overseas
actually,
next.
Like, once he leaves.
Oh, okay, now I get it.
Like, left forever. Like,
yeah.
Actually go back.
No, now, okay.
Making this right now. We've been working so hard on this video, and we have just found the final piece of the puzzle. Sam's $1 million wallet. He does everything possible to try and hide where he sends his money, but we finally tracked it down. He cares more about this $1 million figure than anything else. It was his only goal all along. It's all he's cared about.
He's innocent!
This number was worth
Phase K is innocent, I knew it!
And once again, as you heard earlier, this is somebody who said he doesn't own any wallets. So now the world can see. I will never be seen, associated, or working with Sam Pepper ever again. It's very clear that his actions, I should have invested more of my time into really understanding what went on instead of relying on others. And for this, I hold my hands up. Save the Kids was not charity fraud. Everything about the token was completely transparent and laid out on the website before the launch. There is a 3% transaction fee. 1% is the liquidity pool, 1% is the holders, and the other 1% goes to the charity. This is an automatic.
Did it go to the charity?
Into the
you could easily prove that if it did.
The charity that Save the Kids donated to was called Binance Lunch for Children. This charity donates lunches and meals to less fortunate children in Africa. Right now, the tokens are valued to be approximately $34,000, and on the night of launch, they were valued to be around $140,000. And as you can see, everything was donated and has been from the very start. So people have questioned.
What does this prove? This just says kids. Is this the wallet for the charity? Is that what this is? So I'm guessing this is just the charity wallet? I don't really feel like typing that in. But I am fuck it, I'll type it in. I'm curious. I don't know what this proves. Did the charity tweet out thank you Save the Kids for the donation or anything? Yeah, I'm not seeing that. But I also don't really know what to look for. It's a charity that buys Sam Pepper lunch. Yeah, so I'm assuming this is the charity's wallet, and this is supposed to prove that they donated this amount of Save the Kids tokens. So 8 million tokens, right? So he said it's $34,000. I doubt it. It's probably like 15 cents. But it also doesn't have like a transaction date. I think I'd probably have to look that up myself. They could have easily donated this. He could have easily fucking donated this in Save the Kid's name way after the fact. But I also don't know. I don't feel like looking that hard right now. I just kind of want to finish the shitty video.
So people have questioned the coins that I previously spoke about on my Twitter, and I'd like to explain this. So I started out with trading these tokens like Dogecoin and SafeMoon. There was so much talk about them on Twitter, and the mainstream media was covering them.
True.
Talking about how people were turning into millionaires overnight. And on any of those coins that I was trading or buying as a hobby, I was never the owner or the creator, nothing premeditated like that. I just wanted to see what it was all about at the start. So after that is when tokens started to really approach me and my team. One reason why I was really happy to state my support for some tokens was the fact that it was given back to you guys through giveaways. Throughout my whole career, I've loved doing giveaways to my followers, literally things from PS5s to Amazon gift cards to money, thousands of dollars, everything and anything.
You are a good guy. I get it. You're a fucking great guy. Bro, you're fucking great.
I genuinely at the time didn't think that there was anything wrong with it. A big part of what I do is brand deals, and they get brought to me by various people, and I treated these tokens just like any other company I work with. Me personally, I have declined the huge gambling deals. I've declined promoting OnlyFans girls to you guys so you go and buy their stuff.
What the fuck are you talking about? That's not a real thing. OnlyFans girls don't pay douchebag YouTubers to promote their OnlyFans for them. I will tell you right now, that is not a real thing. It's not. Gambling, being paid to gamble, yeah, okay, that's very clearly real, but I don't know what the fuck that's coming from. What? What are you talking about?
Things that I just don't want to expose you guys to, and I guess because I was trading it at the time,
I am absolutely sure
I thought it made sense. It was the first time that the influencer and crypto space have collided like this, and I was never aware of the negative impact it can have. You know, here are the literal countless screenshots of the transactions, of the conversations, everything.
You gave them $70,000 of useless coins, right? Because these are Save the Kids transactions? And MILF token transactions, which is worth less than dirt? Like, it doesn't equate to like real money if it's not worth anything. Yeah, he's just sending literal nothing burgers. Here's some safe galaxy.
So it's come to my attention that one giveaway out of all of them was missed, and this is a $500 giveaway to a single person. So as you can see, a winner was selected in this document at the time. This was the only occasion where the funds were never transferred, and it's likely due to a simple miscommunication with my team. I rely on my assistants to go on my computers and do everything while I'm out busy filming, working, all of that. Now this guy has been contacted and paid 4 times the original prize that he won. All I can say is
you paid this guy in MILF token, which is it's a well-known rug pull. You paid him 4 times the price of spit. You paid him in MILF token. I just saw in your spreadsheet this guy won MILF token. Right? That's the one I didn't see that wrong, right? Yeah, MILF token giveaway. You gave him MILF token. I'm gonna look it up. Let me see. This is a confirmed rug pull. This was a giant scam. But let's see. Could he turn this around for any amount of money? No. No, he couldn't.
Selected in this document at the time. This was the only occasion where the funds were never transferred, and it's likely due to a simple miscommunication with my team. I rely on my assistants to go on my computers and do everything while I'm out.
Pretty sure he means they gave them $2,000?
All of that. Now this guy has been contacted and paid.
No, he didn't give them $2,000. He sent another 5 BNB. BNB is like an actual crypto. That one's not like a rug pull scam. That's Binance's native one. So I guess sending this, he could immediately turn that into money if he wanted to, or hold it. So I guess that makes more sense than sending the MILF token. You're right, I didn't see this at the top.
All I can say is that I'm sorry that this one giveaway got missed, but to think I would try and cut corners on a $500 giveaway when I'm really giving away tens of thousands of dollars, $70,000, it just doesn't make sense. So I just want to say I've spent 10 years in this space and never been involved in any kind of drama. I think that anybody that does know me knows that this is not a reflection of the person that I am. I lost a lot from this, and it's not just the business.
That is true.
Friends, you know. I want to say sorry to everybody, man. Sorry to my fans and anybody that I actually let down. I want to say sorry to a long list of people, man. FaZe, Banks, Jarvis, Tico, Nikon, Summer, and Rice. This experience has been the biggest regret and reset of my entire life, and I want you to know that I'm going to be completely changing my lifestyle moving forward. The original Frazier that started doing all of this didn't care about the money or the clothes, the designer, all of that fake bullshit stuff now that I know doesn't make me happy. I guess at some point in my journey, I really did get lost, and it's taken something like this for me to realize what actually matters. You know, looking back at it, I've been playing this FaZe K character for quite some time now, and at some point it really did get out of hand and it was not me anymore. I just want to go back to being the real Frazier, so I'm going to be taking this time to go back to my roots and just work on myself for a while. Besides all of that, my crypto money is going to be donated, which you will see in my upcoming video, and that's just a tiny fraction of what we've got planned. Despite everything that's happened, you know.
Very
I'm
nice.
excited for the next chapter, and I can't wait for you guys to join me. So take it easy, everybody, and I'll see you when I'm back.
Wow. So I guess that lawsuit against CoffeeZilla didn't work super well. He didn't even mention it. That was good. So he was innocent. I fucking told you he was innocent. I said from the get-go, hey, there's no way K's doing anything fishy. He's too dumb. And then, hey, the 27 minutes of him just explaining how dumb he is. I told you. I fucking told you. He's just a big old stupid sweetheart, right? I thought that was good. TikToker actually thinks snow is fake. That's not uncommon. That's a big conspiracy theory. Oh, okay, they removed the videos. There was a very popular movement like 5 years ago where people on YouTube would go outside and take handfuls of snow and take a lighter to it and say, see, it doesn't burn. Oh, wait, hey. Wait here. They're still doing it.
And it's straight to the papers. Laura is joining us here on set. We're going to start in fact. Crick himself of insulting criticism. Takes the example actually slave labor.
I don't know why I clicked on that one. Let's do this one.
Thousands have embarked on this mission. Snowballs.
I guess we haven't evolved at all.
The other, with zero regard for science or sublimation. When fire hits the snowball, the snow turns from solid to gas. In other words, it disappears.
In other words, it's fake.
Explain this to geniuses with smartphones. They insist the snow is fake, and it apparently was deliberately rained down on Texas.
That sounds like Texas. I think Texas is just as stupid as Florida. I really do.
The blackouts.
They just don't publish all of their crazy people like Florida does.
Who is behind this so-called fake snow? Conspiracy theorists have found the villains.
I knew it! That son of a bitch, Bill Gates.
Bill Gates.
Fake snow now, huh? Microchips weren't enough.
Same evil Bill Gates, who is supposedly behind the Wuhan virus. Poor Bill Gates must be sitting somewhere wondering why me. Go back home, sit down with a cuppa and read some science. Bureau Report, WION, World is One.
That was a pretty cool news report. Yeah, that was big on YouTube a while ago. But the big thing back then was chemtrails. So they were saying the snow was fake, and it was the government chemtrails that was causing this fake snow epidemic. But now Bill Gates is in the crosshairs, so now it's Bill Gates is putting fake snow in Texas. Because fuck you. The official end of Forged in Fire. Is it like an anime music video to send it off? So this one?
Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the 10
Thanks to Resub Vera.
Forged in Fire is officially ending.
So this is my belt grinder I built myself from a kit. I bought the frame.
Yeah, Forged in Fire never ended, by the way. Still going.
Now, while everyone does love a challenge,
the Doomsday Prophecy was off.
Watch this show as they give the contestants almost no time to make their blades. Anywhere from giving the contestants just 3 to 5 days to work on a weapon, the stress is ultimately very real. For instance, let's look at the 55 Claymore. Most bladesmith shops don't even have everything set up to forge something that big and mighty. Some audience members do complain about this, saying that it is way too unrealistic and that they are setting up the contestants to fail. Some contestants hate when the bladesmiths...
This is boring. So the guy's just like super wrong about... Well, actually, I'm curious. What were the other reasons?
Welcome back to the channel. To fail, cancel comes to rating. There are 3 people left, and they have to make the handle and refine. It has a cooking show format.
125 pounds.
Thanks to Sub Fluff and the Resub Hipster.
Pretty sweet little rig right there. Bench vise,
cement mixer that I use for doing.
Now, having a cooking show format is entertaining.
Okay, everybody. Texas versus Washington RVB. What's that? Oh, red versus blue. I forgot about this series. When was the last time you played Pokemon Go? 2016. Alright, we're gonna do this. I want to see the new slapping video now.